What's up, guys? 2Dudess here. Here we're
We're
back
back.
after a big break. A lot has changed in the NBA since we last recorded a
Uh,
video. So we're gonna make up some things, some rumors, some trades that already happened. So Peter,
I guess you guys ready? And let's talk about some trades. Woo!
Silent scan.
So, first trade we got Tony Craig, traded from the Bucks to Phoenix Suns for money. And what do you think about that, Mike? That's your teams. I'm not a really big fan of Tony Craig and Milwaukee Bucks and Phoenix Suns. So tell me
I'm not a
something.
big fan, but from what I've seen, from what I read from the Wojnarowski, the trade was good only for like the bench reasons, because Torrey Craig is not gonna play a big role in on the Suns.
He's a good
Bucks
defender.
didn't need him at all, so.
He's a good defender for Suns. They already have all the forwards and guards in this position, so I don't know if that's a good trade. But what I saw, they need one more bench player, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, they basically got him for cash, so they literally got him for free.
Yeah,
So
free player,
some
I
sort of
guess.
addition.
Nothing special. So to be honest, let's go to the next trade.
The next trade is Trevor Ariza for Myers Leonard and the 2027 second round pick. The
Yes,
trade
sir.
is hit with Thunder. So what do you think?
I mean, I mean, what I heard, Oklahoma is gonna waive Myers Leonard. Also because of the situation where he did playing stupid ass Warzone, cursing out on
Yeah,
Jewish
for
people.
real, for real.
That was
Anti-Semitic.
yeah, that was damn shit what he did, but whatever, not our business. And then Trevor Ariza, it's a good trade and a bad trade because Trevor Ariza have a big contract.
Yeah, so
So
they actually left them. They got some free space, the cap space.
yes, but I'm gonna say that like he's good, but they already get Andrew Iguodala as
I
a
mean,
team vet.
Myers Leonard was not a bad player, and by any
Well,
means,
hell yeah, he was
he
good
just
player.
did some stupid stuff, and that's it.
I
It's kind
mean,
of sad that his career in the NBA might end like that, just because he said some dumb shit.
he said that in a wrong time and wrong moment because there's
Yeah, wrong
bad
place, wrong
stuff
time.
going
That's
on in
for
the
sure.
world, and I think that was. When you play games, you don't play attention where you're saying. You say like when I play, I say all stupid stuff. So
Yeah, for real. That just how it works.
I don't
So
think
so
so.
unfortunate. A young player, good player. Well, we'll see what's next. Like, it's not for sure that he's gonna get waived. It's not for sure that his career might end like right now. But still,
Sure.
if it will, it's kind of unfortunate and sad.
Yeah, I agree
Anyways,
with
let's
you.
move on to the next trade. The Pistons acquired Hamidou Diallo
Or
from Thunder.
sweet
Yep, for Svi Mikhailiuk and the
Mihaliuk
2027.
or Mihalichuk.
I
Is it
don't know.
Mihal?
Second round
Whatever.
pick.
Um,
Yeah. They at least got a second
Mihalichuk.
round pick. And Diallo is a like really good and
I
strong
really like that
big man.
player. I really like that. Like I really like him as a player. I think besides dunks, he can do more than that. So to be honest, maybe Detroit is not a good team, but they have some young pieces. Maybe they're gonna
Yeah,
make
like
something
Jeremy
nice.
Grant. For real.
Hell yeah,
This is getting a star. He got my vote for the All Star.
same,
Unfortunately,
the
he didn't
same.
get in.
I
I'm in
picked him
love with
too,
him for real. This
and I
is
think he
amazing.
he can he can be he can they can put him as most improved player award this year.
For real,
He
yeah.
might
Because
be.
before he was like a pretty good role player, and now he's kind of a
Yes,
star. He's a leader of the
yes.
team, so yeah, he has a big chance to get a MIP award.
I think it's gonna be between him and Christian Wood, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I love Christian Wood too. He also got my
Yeah,
vote for the All Star.
true. They both
For real,
good.
I've been following him since he was playing in the G League. So
I remember you were when we were always playing 2K. You were always playing Christian Wood, Christian Wood,
yeah, I
Christian
was like,
Wood.
he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good, and here it is.
There is, that's a good trade for Hamid Diallo because probably he's gonna be a starter or a six man for Detroit Pistons. So we'll
Yeah,
see how
probably.
that goes. And then Svi Halchuk. I think OKC is gonna waive him because they don't need those type of players. They already got young stars. But yeah,
All right. So yeah,
let's
let's
move
move
on.
on. And we're
Yes.
going back for 1 month. It was February 8th when the Detroit Pistons traded Derrick Rose for Dennis Smith Jr. and a 2021 second round pick.
I
So,
mean,
like,
that's your guy,
looking at
so
it
I
right
let you
now,
talk.
yeah, looking at it right now, Derrick Rose is playing a big role. He's like kind of improved, maybe even though his numbers are not like that bigger. He's playing a
Yeah.
big role in Knicks. They needed somebody like him. They needed a veteran to lead the team. Like they have already a young, talented Julius Randle,
How much he
but
averaged? I
still they
wanna.
needed somebody else to lead the
Yeah,
team.
but how I watched his interview when he came to New York Knicks after the trade, he said um, he's gonna be a good fit for the team. I said like older player like team vet. We're gonna tell young guys how to become a good players in the NBA. So I think that's a great trade for the Knicks because they already improved like crazy. They're like the big. I think Knicks and Hornets are the biggest surprise of the year, in my opinion. Like I would
For
never
real.
thought that New York Knicks is gonna be fifth or sixth in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
Eh,
And the Utah Jazz, nobody
Yeah,
expected them to
Utah
be that
Jazz.
high.
I mean, Derrick Rose he's giving a good stats. He get 13.5 points per game, 2 rebounds, 4.5 assists. I think that's a good stat for him.
Yeah, good
He got.
starter
Yeah.
for a
Also,
good player.
we had trade. Trade. Bio Blake Griffin signed with Brooklyn
Yeah.
Nets for
In the
2 mil.
meanwhile, didn't play a single minute yet.
Yeah, I mean, stupid. I
Hey,
mean, I
have
like.
you seen the highlight when he was clapping for Pistons even though he was in Brooklyn?
Yeah, it's. I used to like him, but the way how he act right now, it's weird. I like Brooklyn Nets as a team, but I think they get too many superstars. I mean, superstar
For
like too
real.
many players. Like,
Every of them needs a ball, and you only have one
yeah,
ball.
that's what I don't know if you saw the joke. Um, that's like the whole team against LeBron James. Like that's what they need to be the king. Like,
For real. For real. The same as Warriors did back before.
but I think still Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson are better than
Yeah.
this team, this Brooklyn team. So
For real. They were like a good team together. They could work it
yeah,
out together.
they didn't have Blake Griffin, they didn't have DeAndre Jordan, Joe Harris. It was just Curry, Klay Thompson, Durant, Draymond Green, and
Yeah.
Iggy from
For
the
real.
as a sixth.
Draymond actually had a good game today. He had a triple
Oh
double
yeah,
or yesterday.
I think so. It was yesterday when
Yeah, I
Curry
think it was
passed to him.
yesterday.
It was like a dunk, like they showed his dunk. But yeah, I mean, I actually like Stephen Curry this year. I wasn't a big fan of him, but he was a good player. He's a good player for me right now. I mean, I like him a lot this year. So yeah, let's go to the I think the most interesting
Let's move
trade
on
right now.
to another super team. Let's move on to Brooklyn Nets, the Harden trade. I know it was back before, it was like long time ago, but still, what do you
Yeah,
think about it right
we didn't
now?
have time to say James Harden. I mean,
What do you think about it right now, 2 months after the trade?
it was good for James Harden because he changed as a player. Finally, he played like he should play. He scored, he passed, he rebounded. So I think that's a good trade for him, and but bad trade for Houston because they didn't get like any good players besides Oladipo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's the only
And
thing they got.
Brooklyn lost Jared Allen and Caris Lavert. Yes, am
Yeah,
I right?
and
So
Kuruks,
kudos,
Rodion
kudos.
Kuruks,
Yeah, I used to play Fortnite
and
with him.
three first round picks, the 2022, 2024, and 2026.
I mean, they didn't lose a lot because they got James Harden and they still got Spencer Dinwiddie. So I don't think so. Not this is, that was a good trade for Brooklyn and good trade for like Cleveland and Indiana Pacers, but Houston is how we can see, they lost 17 games in a row. So
They were even losing to Cavaliers. It was funny.
yeah, so like that's a not big deal for Brooklyn, but I think that was stupid
It's a
trade
big
for
deal
Houston.
acquiring James Harden, but it's not a big deal in general.
Yeah, it was good for Harden, but yeah, I think let's move on to the best trade. I think the best trade. I mean, not the best trade, like the trade which happened 2 days ago or yesterday. PJ Tucker went to Milwaukee
Oh
for
yes, sir.
2Dudess.
Yeah.
2Dudess, and
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
good trade for
DJ
real. It's
Wilson
in a
and
really good
DJ.
position for PJ Tucker.
Yep, and DJ Augustin went to Houston. So we got two DJs in Houston, and we got PJ in Milwaukee. So we got PJ in Milwaukee and two DJs in Houston. I mean, for Milwaukee, that's a good pick. I think they need this type of player. Like, that's what they need. They already have George Hill, and right now they got PJ Tucker from the bench. So great. I think
Yeah, good veteran, good shooting big.
Yeah, and I
I
think
mean big. Like
with
he's
him they
big but
can
not big.
play with him they can play a kind of small ball, because if they put him as a center, they still can put like Giannis as a 4, Chris Middleton as a 3, and they still gonna have a tall team, but they're gonna play small ball. You know what I'm saying? So great. I think that's a good trade. I don't like the Bucks, but I was happy for PG Tucker because you could tell that he was tired in
Yeah.
Houston. No,
First of
so
all, they didn't play him as his like original position. They moved dude who was literally playing all his career as a small forward, power forward, to the center.
yeah,
Dude is
yeah.
like 6'5",
6'5"? Yeah, he's 6'5". He is
something like
6'5".
that.
So I
And
mean,
that is the center. And he ain't no Montrezl Harrell or Wes Unseld. He's not that type of player. Not that strong.
he's not a center first of all, but he can play a big man. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I think Milwaukee have a game today or tomorrow, so hopefully he's gonna play this game. We can tell something more about if he fit in the box or not. But yeah, I mean, I also wanna talk before we finish. What do you think about LaMarcus Aldridge situation at Spurs?
Yeah, I'm a big Spurs fan. And I actually want him to be traded finally. Because like the team is getting younger. Like the players who are actually starting are achieving more are younger. And the older LaMarcus Aldridge doesn't just have a spot in there. He did a lot for the organization, but I think it's time for him to move on and maybe try to win a ring with another organization. Because to
Do
be
you
honest,
think they're gonna trade him
Spurs are
or
not gonna
just buy
win.
out?
I think they're gonna trade him maybe. I have no idea where. Because like I hope Spurs are gonna trade him and get something good in return. Because if they're gonna buy him out, they're just gonna free some cap space, but they're gonna lose a player, right? And if they're gonna trade him, they're gonna get something good back. So I just hope they're gonna trade him. I think
How
some
about
teams acquire him. It's a good addition to the lineup. It's a good veteran who can
to
still
who?
score a lot. Huh?
To what team?
I don't know, wherever team. Doesn't
How about
matter.
Lakers?
Just get something good. Nah, Lakers don't need him at all.
Yeah, I mean, you know what would be a good trade? I will see him in New York Knicks.
You see everybody in New York Knicks.
I know. I mean, or maybe like Toronto Raptors trade him for like some young star for like Norman Powell. You know?
Bro, they could play him as a center
Yeah, and they put Pascal Siakam as a 4.
with
They got
Pascal
Kyle
Siakam.
Lowry. I mean, the Spurs, they don't need Kyle Lowry. But I was thinking about
They're
the trade,
not
but
gonna get Kyle Lowry because
Lam-
Larry even said that he wants to stay for his whole career in Toronto. And if Toronto is gonna trade him or they're gonna lose
he's
him,
gonna
he
come
said
back.
he's gonna sign a 10-day contract just to retire with Toronto.
Yeah, I mean,
For real.
I see LaMarcus Aldridge in Portland too, like a big
Yeah,
comeback with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum.
that would be so cool. But they don't
That
have that
would,
cap space, I think. They already have a big contract of Dame, big contract of McCollum.
and
So
big contract of Nurkic.
Yeah, Yusuf.
Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah, but we'll see. And then the last thing I want to talk is Andrew Drummond. Yes, he's gonna get probably like they're gonna buy out his contract. So
I already
the
said that
biggest,
they're gonna buy it out like a month ago, and nothing happened yet.
yeah, but he's not playing.
He ain't playing?
He's not playing at all.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So I mean, they're saying that Lakers wants to sign him. I think that's a good idea since Marc Gasol is not playing good. It's good to sign Andrew Drummond. Will be a
Yeah,
strong
that
fight,
would be
but
good.
yeah, I mean, before we also, I want to ask you who's gonna win March Madness.
Gonzaga. No other answer. Gonzaga.
Okay, I pick Michigan in my bracket, the yellow Michigan. So we'll see how that goes, and like I hope. Well, you happy that we came back and we finally record something?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. And thank you for
Sure.
watching, and see you next time.